Well, I failed that. Hey guys, welcome to me playing Xenoblade X. Completely unexpected, but I had this plan for quite a while. And mission complete. So this is a game I've been playing in my own time for quite a long time. Since 2016, per se. And I'm almost to 100% in survey rate. And basically what I have to do is, I'll show you guys in a moment, is this thing called an infinity chart. Now we have all these fine characters here. Now there's even more out here, but these are just NPCs. But what I gotta focus on, if I can, yeah, this is my playable character, Xenon. Fitting, I know. This is actually the inspiration for my channel name. But basically what I gotta do is, all these characters that my main character has a relationship with, I have to get them to maximum hot affinity. So let's look at Gwen here. He doesn't quite have the 5 hearts, but he has like close to 4.5. But that's the goal, to get every one of these guys to be friends with Xenon here. Now, Doug is very close. One more missing and he should be good to go for max affinity. Now, you see a character with max affinity. Looks like I've got Bose here. As you can clearly see, he's maxed out, so don't have to worry about him. And basically, I just need to get, well, 5 characters remain. And then once they get max affinity, that's when I talk to them in the overworld, get to know them in a heart-to-heart. And completing that said heart-to-heart gets me access to more survey ranking for that sweet 100%, which is what we're after. And then after all that is said and done, the icing on the cake, beating the strongest tyrant, strongest enemy in this whole game. Well, maybe, just maybe, there's some online boss, global nemesis, or whatever. It might technically be stronger, but I don't count that since it's online. I've always beaten this tyrant who left here the ending of 1. And I plan to beat it once more. And once all that is said and done, the max affinity, the telepathy of the endbringer, that is when I get to 100%.
Oh, great! I need to drink a lot of water.
Now then, this mission down there. I'm going to be doing this over and over, because this is basically how to get easy ready with party members.
I'm on dinner duty tonight.
Oh, great!
And because I have very powerful skills here, they make quick work of these 2D drones. Yes, that's what the enemies are called. Now, it helps to stomp on them before battle, just to get them aggroed. Then you can take on multiple at once, make it go by a little bit faster than just sniping them one by one. But like I said, after this battle, Captain Doug should have max affinity.
That doesn't even count as a warm-up.
So I think these are the final few that I have to take out.
Going in.
Like, it doesn't even require any effort to take these guys out. Like, the auto attack just does so much damage. There's a lot more to it, is why it does so much damage. But yeah, basically I maxed it out so that it does so much damage. It's It's not perfect by any means, but it does just good enough. This is the last guy.
Better stay
Like,
close up.
see all these things right here are called arts. Oh, they're gone now, but I wasn't hitting
Nice work,
any
y'all.
art buttons. I was solely based off of auto attack and, well, teammates doing work too. That's just how crazy builds can be in this game. Now then, let's take a look at Doug to see if he actually does have max affinity. Yeah, see, for doing this mission, it even says down the left-hand corner, Affinity Award grew a lot closer to the party members. And also get reward division points or whatever, but I'm not concerned about that. I got max division points as is. Alright, so going back to the Affinity chart. Hello, Doug. And would you look at that? Doug now has max defense. So, what we're gonna do now is go to our active members. This menu is a little bit finicky. I've noticed that. I don't know why that is. Anyway, we're gonna kick Doug off now that he has max affinity. And then go grab someone else. Of course, I have my gamepad right beside me while I'm using the Wii U Pro controller, so gotta kind of reach over. But in the meanwhile, I'm gonna go pick someone up. Let's see. Now I remember where one of the two kept. Okay, I said in the beginning of the stream I have 5 characters. Now, well, now that Doug has max affinity, it's down to 4, and I have 2 of the 4 in the party right now, Irina and Gwen. The character that I need, Fry, yes, he's right here.
What's up?
And there's one more character, Fog. I think he's in the residential district. Not understood the location, but I can easily look that up. Might take me a minute or two. But when we get to Fog, you get to Fog. Anyway, well, that's Fry here. And Fry is only level 40. Yeah, during my playthrough of this game, I used some characters more than others. There's the main character, and then there's 2 main party members that are basically required for story missions, Elmer and Lynn. So I basically had those 2 with me throughout the whole game, and then just basically have a 4th team member. And because of that, Elmer and Lynn easily got all the affinity. But some of these guys barely got used, so that's kind of why I'm running around doing this now. That's kind of my regret for early game. But we're fixing it now.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Anyway, let's go back to where we need to be, the Blade barracks. And let's give Fry here a robot, aka a skull. Because these skulls is what makes these battles go by a lot faster. Okay, Fry is level 40. So we need to give him a skull that he can operate. Unfortunately, there's no level 40 skulls. So we're gonna have to give him a level 31. Alright, Fry. Find him on the list. And here's your skill, buddy. Enjoy. Now, let's see where Fry is in terms of affinity. He's about halfway up the 5th heart. maybe a little less. So he's gonna take some work. But in the meanwhile, Arena here, she's very close, so she's the next on the list to get max affinity. So we gonna need to be on watch for her when we complete this next mission. So what we're gonna do is go back to support missions. I should clarify that all these missions unlock once you beat the game. So you can't just do this during the main story to easily level people up, because that would kind of be cheating. Because these missions right here give you rewards for like gold, experience points, so on and so forth. But this very last mission is one where we need water torture. This gives us basically a whole boatload of affinity for our party members. And that's why I'm doing this one over and over, not any else. Because this one specifically gives affinity. There's like 3 others that give affinity, but those ones give even less affinity. If that makes any sense. But let me tell you, this has been a long journey of me playing this game. I kind of mentioned that before, but it really shows, because this game being on Wii U, the online service will be going down in about a few months in like April. So that's why I've been making big push to play this game. And I thought, hey, I think time. It would be very fitting just to show my completion on when it happens. And it should happen tonight, since I'm that close. I think I'm like at around 98%. So yeah, when we were looking at Gwen's affinity earlier, as you might have noticed, Gwen doesn't have a lot of affinity. So he's probably going to be the last one to be max affinity.
Problem
It's
solved.
going to be a pain, but we're going to have to do what we're going to have to do. Also, it's kind of interesting for you guys, as I'm sure you guys who've been watching me the past few months, if you have been, know me for doing blind stuff, but really that's what I've been doing. And I've been mainly being like, I don't know what I'm doing, for the most part. So it's probably refreshing for some of veterans to be like, oh, he actually knows what he's talking about. Let me tell you, I love the Xenoblade series. And this is just like, playing these games are like heaven for me. Even though this game is a pain to grind in, which is part of what took me so long. Multiple breaks playing this game because all the grinding needed to 100%. Alright, Irina. Now you should be close to max. Yep, so one more should do the trick. I should also mention that, well, you said obviously no. Well, okay, that's the wrong menu. If you're watching this, you're this far into watching this, you probably don't care about spoilers, so I probably should have mentioned this at the beginning, but there's gonna be no story spoilers whatsoever. Like, this game has a story and all that, but it's nothing compared to other Xenoblade game story. Like, story kind of takes a backseat in these games compared to exploring the world itself. But once I complete this 100%, well, 70%, not 200%, because there's like, there's gonna be like achievements and all that, that I don't care about that. I'm not gonna be doing. That could technically be considered true 100%, but I just want to go with 100% with how the game sees it. What was I? I was going to say something, but I got my little chance there. But yeah, just don't worry about spoilers. I'm not gonna be spoiling anything. Heck, the one story spoiler that can't be shown off, I'm completely avoiding it. The only thing you have to worry about is that character spoilers, which, well, party spoilers if you care about that, but you get party members fairly nice in the game, and I guess locations too, but you can go to any location at just about any time. Like, obviously, levels, once you reach higher levels, you get access to more difficult to reach locations, but I'm really not going to be going to those locations. And if I do, I'll be surprised. Anyway, if you notice, my robots, my skells, have pretty unique names. I had fun naming them, I'll tell you that much. Maybe I'll show them off once everything's all said and done. Alright, Irina. Aha, you are Master Fanny. Nice, nice. So I'm going to kick you off now. I was on the right button. I'm messing up over here. Okay, what really messes me up, right, is if you go, let's say I go up here, I cannot go to the left whatsoever because I'm not on an actual party member. So I have to go back, and I can't go down. What? Wait, I can go down. Never mind. Before it wasn't letting me go down from. It's very finicky, basically, of how you can navigate this. Anyway, I need to find Fog now, so just give me one moment. I'm pretty sure I know where he is, but it might take me a minute. Actually, let me resort to the guidebook that I have next to me. Okay, I don't know where he is. It might take. It's gonna take me a few more minutes. Yeah. So while I'm doing this, you might notice there's a thing called scale fuel, and Gwen is a little bit low on that. So being idle like this is kind of helping me regain scale fuel. My main character has more than enough since I'm just doing auto attacks. But Gwen here, he's just using up a bunch of fuel, using super powerful attacks. So yeah, good to give him a little break. Alright, I found a character, let's go. Alright, where we're going right now is a residential district. And I knew he was in the residential district, but I just couldn't remember where.
Really?
Yeah, really. Alright, Bob. Should be over here somewhere. Keywords should be. Going completely wrong direction, nice. Is that him? Yes. Here we go. There's our boy Fog.
Yes? I'd be honored.
Again, this menu is very much finicky. So, I guess something else we can do that we need to do is hope. Pizza time. But no, that's where C usually hangs out. But for Heart to Hearts, you're going to need to find the characters in unique locations. Now, I have the guidebook with me, so I can easily figure that out. But once a character gets a full Heart of Candy, they can access their Heart to Heart. So I have a page open for where to find Gwen, basically. So that's where we're gonna go. To Gwen's Heart to Heart. One moment. Hold on, did I said Gwen, and we have Gwen with us. I meant Doug. I'm smart. I swear I'm smart sometimes. Yeah, I had, for some reason, I had Gwen's page open when I wanted Doug, since we figured, yeah, let me look to see who's hot I can find that we have Max Penny with. Never mind, I found Doug. He was right near. He was on the next page where I was looking. Whatever. So, we gotta go to the commercial district for this one. And he should be here. Sometimes there's special requirements for Hot Tots, aside from getting Max Candy. Like sometimes you need to have a specific animal in your base or whatever, or you need it to be 7 times a day. Luckily, Doug will just be here, or he should just be here. Actually, here's Irina, funny enough. So we can also knock her out. Not literally.
Didn't
Knock
think
out
I'd
her
see
hot
you
pot.
here.
Hey Xenon, what are you thinking? It's not like me to be found in a place like this, huh? Also, if you don't know these characters, might be a little confusing getting to know these characters right here, right now, but hey. It's gameplay. It's of me getting 100%. So, kind of to be expected in a way. Anyway. I was about to buy Gwen some new goggles. His oak hair got smashed and missing. Funny enough, Gwen is right in the background listening to all this. So you just kind of spoiled the surprise, Irina. They weren't a big deal to him or anything, but he works hard out there, never complains. So I'd get him something to say then. Oh, so I'd get him something to say then. So during Hot to Hearts, you get you get to choose what to say to a character. And depending on your answer, you might get even more affinity with said character. Now this won't matter for Irina because he already has max affinity. But depending on how you answer, the characters that we have in the party might like the answer that we give, right? And then they'll get affinity. So this helps them. And it would help Irina if she didn't have max affinity already. Alright, so we can ask what Gwen means to Irina. That sounds a little personal. Says that Gwen would probably enjoy training with Irina more than a pair of goggles. Yeah, it suggested that Gwen likes Irina, but it's not really... It's not really written in stone if Irina likes him back. Or we can urge Irina to get Gwen something better than goggles. Why don't we propose? I think that's the best of the three. Oh, nice. I even like that answer. Yeah. I'd rather not. I do try to teach him things from time to time. But when I have to get strict. Oh, yeah. In this whole game, you're a member of an organization called Blade. And Irina here is a member of the Blade that's higher up in rank than Gwen. So she gives him orders. Okay, I do try to teach him, maybe it's just that she has more experience than Gwen. A little bit easy on that. Again, I've been playing this game for years, on and off. I mean, I know the story and all that, but it's been a while since I've seen some of the story. I do try to teach some things from time to time, but when I have to get strict, it gets kind of odd. Guy is way too into that kind of thing. I actually thought he might have some sort of discipline fetish or something. Okay, yeah, Irina's totally out of the loop that Gwen is into her. Which is very ironic since Gwen is right here in earshot to hear all this. Anyway, but everyone else seems to think he's totally normal. For some reason, he's only that way to me. Way with me. I don't know, maybe it's just some little quirk I'm making way too much out of. Anyway, I'm just gonna buy him the goggles. He deserves an actual present now and then. I feel bad that I don't get my real little brother more presents. I didn't get my real little brother more presents when he was alive. So you think of Gwen as a sibling. So you're treating him like your sibling that you had when he was alive, without getting into too much about this game. I mean, I can explain it easily because okay, so basically this game takes place in the far, far future, like the year, what was it, 2070 or something like that. Basically, Earth gets destroyed. Select people get a chance to escape Earth before it gets destroyed. And then we wind up on this totally new planet. And that's where we are now. And we saw an alien dude just walk by. Yeah, we live alongside the aliens. Well, you have to make friends with them first, but eventually when you do, they come to live in this new world with you. But anyway, back to Irina. So yeah, that's basically the story in a nutshell. I think that's why when I see Glenn working hard, I want to buy him something, show him my support, you know? Like a big sister would. Well, that's nice. Well, I'd better get to it. See you on our next mission. about that arena. You already have Max Defendi with me, so there's no point for me to ever use you again. Anyway, see segment recon, little text bowl that just popped up. That means that more of the map has been completed, which basically means more closer to 100% survey ranking. Also, was I reading that wrong? Cause I thought that was supposed to be Doug that we were going to encounter. Oh wait, no. I already did that. I'm smart. Ugh. Actually, can I show you guys? I might have to do some funky stuff here. Hold on. I have to go with settings for this. Toggle gamepad screen. No, that just makes it for that the image is mirrored on the gamepad, not what I wanted. Oh, never mind. I know what I have to do. Hold on. No, that wasn't it either. Sorry, guys. I don't think I can get the gamepad screen up on the feed I'm showing you. What I was trying to do was show you the survey percent, where it's at right now, but I don't think I can do that per se. Also, shout out to this music. It's annoying at first, but once you play this game for so many hours, it kind of gets engraved in your head and you just get used to it. Actually, let's go to save real quick. Okay, I thought that was going to show me, oh wait, no. Okay, up in the corner, the top right-hand corner, that's my total playtime. That's what I was looking for. 4,900 hours, almost 500 hours of me playing this dang game. Yeah, a lot of time is going into this game. This is definitely not a speedrun by any means of me 100%ing this, but since this has been my first playthrough and all, that's taken me this long. But yeah. Anyway, I guess I can try to find Gwen's hotshot location real quick, so if you don't mind, that's what I'm gonna look up. Okay, so basically what we're gonna need to do now is go to the administration district. Or the administrative district.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh wait, no, I went to the wrong location. Well, I went to the administrative district, but I kind of teleported underground because I wasn't paying attention. Oops. Here we go, let's try this again. So, Doug should be somewhere around here, where he is hot to hot.
Well,
Unless I got this wrong, hopefully not. Yeah, there's a lot of NPCs in this game, so you kind of have to look around when looking for someone, unless you know the exact location where they're gonna be.
Am I right?
Am I right, as this guy says? Also, for Hawkeye people who've played previous Xenoblade games, you might notice that the main character I'm playing as has the voice of Adam Howden, the voice actor of Shulk, which the character that you play as in this game has many different voice options, and there's an option to have this character that you control have well, the voice of Shulk, and if you're a female character, you can choose the voice of Fiora. And there's a few other voice options for famous voice actors. Also, is that Doug? Oh, that's Donna. I'm technically not in the right location.
Huh. You don't say.
I'm close, but I need to go down a little bit more, according to the map.
Am I right?
Careful.
It should be around here. The requirements say that it can be at any time to be encountered. So just gotta find Doug, wherever Doug may be. And this game here has a pretty massive game, all things considered, so a lot to explore in this. Actually, it might be helpful to get in a little mechs here, skells, and just fly around real quick, see if I can spot him in the air. Or at the very least get higher up. Alright, this is the NPC Jeffrey. Not the most entertaining thing that I could be doing right now, but this is part of 100%. Yeah, let me just double check to make sure I'm looking at this right. Yeah. Okay, so what I'm looking for is his 5th Defendi location, right? I'm pretty sure it is 4th, as it's not showing up in the previous location that we were just at. So he should be theoretically be around here, assuming that I'm doing everything correctly. I just saw someone. I swear I just saw an NPC around these boxes. Oh, is it? Oh, it's Wong who I saw, most likely.
Huh. I say.
Okay. I'm just walking circle. I'm just walking in place while I'm looking down at the mini map. Could he possibly be higher up? And what I mean by that is, could he be, well, I need the skills to figure this out. Are the robots that I fly around in? Okay, but I forget where I left my robot, so luckily there's a little shortcut where we can press return to scale, then we automatically warp to our scale. Alright, is any of you guys Doug? But no, what I think I want to do is get caught in these, get caught in, get trapped in here. No, but come up this way. Could he maybe be up here, just showing up here? Because characters can be hidden in strange places from time to time. Okay, yeah, there is a top floor. That's what I was wondering. Okay, here's our boy Doug. Hey, Doug. Boy, we're really looking for you everywhere. Is the gang all here? We got Fog. Kind of want to see all the characters in place. To see if I'm getting Infinity with all the other characters.
Interesting, isn't it?
Oh, and here's one of the aliens. They have like chipmunk-like voices. Kind of humorous. What the heck are my other party members? Actually, you know what I can easily do? Well, maybe not easily. I fly up, and that's to get the other members to get right next to me. Then we can kind of just land. They should land right next to me. Okay, now the robot's kind of blocking the conversation. Guys, let's move our mechs out of the way of the conversation. Please and thank you. Here we go. Now everyone should be here. Nice.
Hey, what are you doing here?
Is that you, Xenon? We were just discussing what to do with all the stuff that Lau left behind. His rifle, his protective gear, shirts, jacket, bed, blanket. I'm not going to get into too much details about Lau, but something does happen to the character Lau in this game. Yeah, that's all I'm going to really say. Bought an expensive liquor and a famed photo of his family. Satan and Single might get their old bodies back and come home one day, so their stuff is fine. Lau. Okay, so this might be slight spoilers here. I'm not going to talk too much about it, but it might be confusing for you if you don't know this game, but yeah. I've obviously never done these hot shots before, so I didn't realize it. So if I technically spoiled something, I'm sorry, but yeah. The title of this is 100% anyway, so kind to be expected. But Lau. Anyway, what do you think we should do with it? Okay, we can dispose it. We can keep everything that he has. Or we can ask if we can have the booze. I mean, technically the smart thing to do would just be to dispose of it if the guy's not around. But he was a friend of a lot of people here in the game, in this game world. Also, this is kind of a joke answer. Sometimes joke answers are the correct answers, but I'm not gonna go for that one. I'm gonna say keep. It's a toss-up between these two, but I think keep might be the correct answer. Well, those three agreed with me at the very least. Yeah, I know what you mean. I wish we could do that. I know that if he ever was able to come home, he'd really appreciate all his stuff still being here. But the Blade Barracks are crowded enough as is. And I should explain real quick that Blade is the organization that all these characters are a part of. And Blade is like, stands for something. It's basically BLADE. It's just an abbreviation for a longer word. Don't ask me what the full word is, because I kind of forget. Okay, anyway, and we need to clear out his room, so that's another blade can use it. I was recruiting more blades. We can afford to turn the room of every fallen blade into a shrine. True. I wonder if it'll be okay if I took all his stuff and had it stored somewhere. At the very least, I'll hang on to that photo for him. Look how happy his family looks. We all left our families behind when we boarded the White Whale. Yeah, like I was saying earlier, that a lot of people had to leave Earth as it was being destroyed, and a lot of people got left behind. And that was kind of the case for Lau, the character Lau. He had to leave his family behind. And he got to live. Anyway, and don't take this the wrong way, but we can't allow ourselves to forget that we bear a great responsibility to those we sacrifice in order to reach this planet. I'm going to work hard to honor Lau and his family, and I'll do it by fighting to survive here on Mirror. I hope you'll help me in this endeavor. Speaking of which, I think you should take his weapon and armor. That's better than letting them go to waste. Don't worry, if just a couple of things go missing, I'll get chewed out, and that'll be the end of it. You receive all of Lau's gear. You completed Dog's Hot Hat, Love and Loss. Well, I have a set. You can only keep up to 999 of any kind of armor. So yeah, once you go to up to 1,000, you have to start throwing armor away. So we'll just throw out some random level 1 armor. Weak armor, in other words. Yeah, we don't want to throw out loud stuff. At the very least, I don't. Go a little bit further down. So that. It's gonna keep bringing me up to loud gear every time I sell one item. Okay, as I was saying earlier, as we see here, we're getting Lau's gear, right? And I mentioned earlier that there's a character named Elmer, and I have her gear on me. You can change out the character's default gear and have them wear something called fashion gear, and have them look different than their normal appearance. So that's why I have all these characters' armor on me. HB is another character. That. Okay, there's 2 left. So that's a kind of a cool feature that they added in this game that I think future Xenoblade games don't don't really allow you to dress up your characters as much as, say, the original Xenoblade and this game, but this was a cool feature, nonetheless. And actually, it was adapted in Xenoblade 1's remastered Definitive Edition. They did add something like this in that game, but the original Xenoblade on Wii did not have something with this whole fashion armor to dress up your character in any gear and okay, basically, let me try to show you what I mean. If I go to ground gear, my character has all this as a setup, right? He has the Ultra Infinite Xenium. That's the armor he has on right now. But if we go into the menu and go to change fashion gear, that's what he's showing to have on as leg wear. He has the Infinite Xenium, or whatever it's called, pronounced. But for the fashion gear, how he's appeared right on screen, this is what he looks like. This is the fashion gear part of side of things, and this is what he's actually using for armor. So yeah, that was a cool feature that this game added. That was picked up later for Xenoblade Definitive Edition. Anyway, Doug's hot is out of the way. Alright, let's look at what these guys have to do to get fully maxed out Fendi. Doug has almost completed his 4th heart. Ooh, Fry is close to max. And Fog is very close. So 1 or 2 more missions for these two should get them to max. A little bit more work with Gwen, but we'll get there. So I guess I'll do 2 missions back to back. Then I'll check on Fry and Fog here. No, we're not doing a squad mission. I'm used to hitting squad missions to get rewards for doing online stuff. Yeah, basically you do stuff online in the overworld, then you come here. After you do those stuff in the overworld online, then you select squad missions and you can get more rewards for doing those squad missions. But that's something totally different. Also, I just realized not everyone has a scout. Whoops. Oh well. We can easily complete this without everyone fully having a robot. After all, Gwen has the second most powerful of the robots, as is. So we good.
Cripple them. They have to deal with these conditions too.
Hold on, we'll battle in a second. Also, when the icons flow like that, like how they were just now, that's something called a soul voice, where the character tells you to use a certain attack. And by hitting the soul voice, not only does it do more, it might do more. Okay, when a character says to do a certain attack or whatever, there's a few things that can happen.
Cripple them. They have to deal with these conditions too.
Oh, but yeah, Fog wants us to cripple him, right? So we cripple them. There's a few things that can happen. The move might get powered up. They might heal the character slightly more. But the main thing that it does is give slightly more affinity if you do what the character wants. So yeah, there's definitely benefits for did not want to do that. That's an overpowered cannon. Did not need to go overboard there. Oops. That wasted a lot of fuel. Oh well. But yeah, basically what I'm saying is it's very helpful to be listening to your teammates and do what they say whenever possible.
They have to deal with these conditions too. Careful.
And man, they really want me to do these purple attacks, which is basically crippling the enemy. Also, as you notice, there's a B button. That's how your main character does soul voices for the other characters to follow your orders. If you time the B button pressed correctly, then good things will happen. If you fail, then you won't get any bonuses. Alright, like I said, we're gonna do these back to back. I need to stop going to squad mission. Luckily, I have more than enough resources to fill up my character's fuel if need be for the robot fuel, but I don't think that's too necessary. I might do that for when we battle the
They have to deal with these conditions too.
the tyrant super boss that we need to fight. But we'll get there when we get there.
Buff up now, you're like safe. See ya.
So yeah, basically the strategy, if you don't have access to this mission, if you want to get offended for whatever reason with your characters, is to basically just do soul voices while in battle. Like if a character
They have to deal with these conditions too.
wants to do a pebble attack, you do a pebble attack, and then that's how you get really good affinity with the character. But this is basically the best way to do it if you have access to these missions.
They have to deal with these conditions too.
Also, when you're a Xenoblade game, if you didn't have characters yelling out Venom battle quotes, that's what makes Xenoblade Xenoblade. Just yelling out Venom nonsense in the midst of battle. Okay, it's just you left. You down. Oh, you notice how quickly that HP bar goes down? That's because my machine's auto attack is just so powerful that these weak will enemies don't stand a chance.
Triple them. They have to deal with these conditions too. Ready, set, to go. Moving close.
Poor Fog, I'm sorry, buddy. You don't get to go. So you're kind of weak in level anyway. You're only level 37, so it's not like you would be thankful. I wasn't paying attention. Missed that B button command. But Fog, it's not like you would get that good of a skill anyway. Also, Glenn's skill is getting very low. The Jesus Man skill, that I call it, has a little self-joke between offending and myself. Or maybe you know the meme of Jesus Man, because that isn't an actual meme. That's basically what it's referencing there. Okay, now let's look at Fog and Fry's affinity. As it should be max. Yep. And yep. So I'm just gonna go down the list real quick. Nagi, Max Fandy, Max Fandy, Hope Max Fandy, Alexia, Max Fandy, Yo, Doug, Lynn, Fog again. We're just going for everyone. HB, he'll never stop excelling. That's a little meme for you guys that you probably don't understand. Celia, actually I'm not really sure how to pronounce her name. Celia, Celtia? It's been a while since I've seen his story. Gwen, oh, he's so close to being maxed out, buddy. Lau, as we mentioned earlier, he's kind of missing in action. So this is the best we're gonna get with him. Unfortunately. Yes, it's a character called Metaris. Irina, you saw earlier. Bose, whatever. Mia's a nice character. Same with Hope here. Anyway, where were we? We were at Mia. Fry. And last but not least, Elmer. Alright, so I don't need Fog and Fry with me anymore, since we're gonna need to look at their hot tots. Wait, what am I doing? I don't want to go. I want to kick them off. So the active members. Oh wait, no, I can't remove myself. Oops. Fog. Fry. See you guys later. And because we only need to focus on Gwen here, we're kind of short-staffed on people, aren't we? Well, no worries. We can just pick up some help over here. Since these guys are already maxed out on HUDs, we can just accept them. And we don't need to see their HUD since that's already been done. In my own time. And now Lynn and her little friend Tatsu is over here.
Let's head out. Okay, let's move out.
And actually, these two, at the very least, they're gonna be in the final fight against Telefia the Endbringer, the super boss tyrant, as I mentioned early in the stream. Now then, I guess I can do some cleanup to see what's left for Hot Hot with Fry and Fog. I'm blanking on the name for a sec. So hold tight, guys, and I'm gonna look at my little guidebook here to see where they are, what I have to do for their Hot Hots. Alright, so I know where one of them is at the very least. So we'll head in that direction right now. And if we can get Gwen's
Listen.
Fanny up while viewing these hot cards, that would help. But we're gonna need to view them anyway for 100% completion here. Alright, one of the characters should be around this area here.
Yeah.
I think it was. Oh, here we go. Hello, Fog. Oh, hello, Xenon. Dot 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 dot. Not really much of a talker, I suppose. I was just thinking about how much water is in this purification plant. It's a lot. 7.8 out of 10. Too much water. Dot 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 dot. More dots. My brother really enjoys alcohol. What a change in conversation, talking about water to alcohol. Do you know? Well, I guess alcohol. I think alcohol does have some water in it. Don't quote me on that. I don't know much of anything about alcohol. I think really anything. My brother really enjoys alcohol. Did you know that about him? Ask Fog if he wants to make ice fries drinks. Okay. So, does he want to make ice or Laugh insists that you can drink right under the table. I guess we'll guess. Okay, everyone but Alma liked that response. No, this is a larger and much more serious problem. My brother has a birthday coming up, and I'd like to do something special for him. We're each other's only remaining family after all, and this is his first birthday since recollines? Not really sure about that word. I was thinking it would make him really happy if I turned all his water into scotch. Oh jeez. But I understand how citizens of New LA might object to the idea, so I'm trying to consider alternatives. I can barely say that word. Does anything come to mind? Suggest that Fog, FL, constructed special alcohol. L's a character that likes to make stuff for people here, who's an alien on this planet. Propose that Fog invite everyone over for a party. L's inventions can be a bit odd. So that might not be the best option. It's kind of the more funny option. I kind of want to pick it, but I think the party would be the better option. Well, at least Lane agrees. That might be for the best. My brother doesn't even seem to taste the alcohol he drinks, so a special booze might be wasted on him. The first one might have been the correct answer. Who knows? Anyway, all he really wants is opportunities to drink. I could cook a meal, invite all his friends over, and throw him a really fun party. Of course, you'll be at the top of the guest list. Well, thanks, Fog. You've been a great friend to the Christopher family. Yeah, that's his name. Fog Christopher and Fry Christopher. Since, as I didn't mention before, Fog and Fry are related. As if just learning about this hot cut. But we've been a great friend to the Christopher family after all. And that's a mentor for my brother. Now there's a segment over here that I haven't completed quite yet. Let me see if I can find. Oh, there's Fog over there. That's his usual location where you can find him. Actually, we talked about that earlier. But I don't think I've met the this might be a location for Gwen's hut. Oh, I know. Actually, I can check that real quick. Yes. Okay, so right where I'm standing is where we're going to have to come back to do Gwen's hut once all is said and done with him. But anyway, let me look more at the map to see where Fry's hanging out, so we can view his hut. Boy, this is a big map, I tell you. It can get a little bit confusing. Alright, so I found where we need to go for Fry's hut. So let's get on going to that location. That sounded a bit weird. But that's what we're gonna be doing.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Am I right?
Fry should be around here somewhere. A little further up.
Here's the deal.
That is assuming I can find Fry. Fry, where are you, buddy? Oh, there you are. Just hanging out near the edge. Where you could easily fall off if you lean back way too much. Ignoring that. What are you doing here, Xenon? Got a day off or something? Ask what Fry is doing. Admit that you came here to see Fry. That is the truth, actually. We'll confess. Well, that was the correct answer for Fry, at least. I appreciate that. Hey, so since you're here, will you hear me out on something? Sometimes I can't stop thinking about Earth. Again, with us having to leave Earth behind.
1, 2, 3.
Like how I used to walk through a weird jumble of downtown shops before ducking down this specific back alley. And then boom, the best dive bar in the whole damn city. Yeah, I guess you guys are not used to me swearing, but I said it. This is a more mature game, I guess you could say, where I knew everybody, and they all knew me. Man, did we ever have some laughs. But I guess they're all gone now, huh? I guess by doing these hot, we can really see how going to this different planet affected all these people that we can interact with. Anyway, this planet isn't so bad, but it's hard not to think about home sometimes. I understand that no amount of thinking about Earth is going to change what happened to it. But if the Earth was still around somehow, ... well, that's a fantasy I just can't let go of. So how am I supposed to get it out of my head, huh? How do I forget it? You gotta tell me. Tell Fry to drink until the pain goes away. I mean, that is a solution, I guess. Tell Fry that drinking more is all you can think of. Actually, these are kind of the same answers. This is a little more harsh, but you might like that considering his personality. I'm gonna go with the first option, suggest. Alright, that's what Fry likes. Exactly. On days like this, I can never seem to get drunk, but it's still the only way I can get myself going. I'll drink 1 cup of sake after another, just like you suggested. Together, I'm going to drink until morning, with fog and a bunch of interceptors. I believe interceptors are a group in this game. How I mentioned earlier, Blade. There's different divisions in Blade. I think Interceptor is one of the divisions, if I'm not mistaken. Then tomorrow, I'll go kill a tyrant and become, in between heated battles with my hangover, tyrants being like super bosses. Just like I do pretty much every day of my life. But maybe that's what I need right now. Anyway, thanks for listening. If you get the night off, you should come with us. And that's the going thing. Let's see. I think I'm missing a hut in the commercial district, so let me look at that real quick. Never mind, that just appears to be something for Gwen. So I think unless I miss someone, hut, you just have to focus on Gwen here. Which, did he gain any, if at all, any affinity with me during those huts? Doesn't look like it. Well, we're just gonna have to go in guns blazing. Into these missions, I suppose. So I'll give Lynn and Alma a robot in just a sec here, since I'm going to be using them in the final fight that we're going to be doing in the stream. I think I'm actually going to give Lynn's robot to Alma. Do a little bit of swapping around, since I do want to use Alma in the final fights, saying that he is kind of a more powerful character, even when not in his skill. But that won't really affect much in the grand scheme of things when we do take on that tyrant later on, but hey, I just want Emma to have this one. Lynn can have dig him up. And since since Gwen's still with us, he can have what is it? He can have Yolbot 7. But actually, I might even use Gwen for the final fight. I don't know. Doesn't really make too much of a difference, but we shall see. Everyone had a skill. Alma's almost out juicing her skill, but we're not gonna worry about that quite yet. So yeah, just keep doing this until Gwen is ready for his hot tots. And yeah, then after that, those hot tots, that's when we'll finish up with that tyrant that I keep popping up. Okay, so yeah, just gonna have to grind away at these guys real quick. Now that should do it. After that.
My skill first. I'll stagger him.
Well, now you guys get to hear Lynn and Elma dancing in the background, but not when I'm not talking. Or maybe bad to, I don't know. But I'm not yapping, I guess. You can hear the game audio. Unless the game's audio is overpowering me, then that would kind of be a shame, but what can you do?
Start running.
Come on, I won't stop running. Oh, start running. Unfortunately, Elma likes to command physical attack, which is the brown odd palette. Which I don't have any. I only have yellow and pepper ones. I don't have any melee ones on this robot skill. Oh well. And I don't have any buffs either. Oh, Yelman.
Very good. Got it. Move in and attack.
Alright, that's that. I'm gonna assume that maybe do 3 more of these and we'll see where Gwen is at in Effendi. Because he's at the bottom of hot number 5, so it's gonna take a bit to build him up. But this is the fastest way. So that was 1. Maybe we'll do 5, I don't know. We'll see what happens after round number 4. Missing start. Yep, just trample these guys like they're nothing. Which basically they are nothing. Oh, I guess I can talk about that. What you just saw is something called cockpit mode. Which, if you get that mode, which it's kind of a random occurrence where you can't use the other and augment abilities or whatever. But when that happens, you basically get all your art powers back with these buttons I can press from time to time. You know, the yellow and the purple stuff. Basically, all those recharge instantly because when you use one of those arts, there's a cooldown. But if you get into cockpit mode, then the recharge just happens instantly. Nice. Yeah, as you can see, because I use that, I now have to recharge. But in cockpit mode, like I was saying, it just recharge like it's nothing.
Stay recon. My skeleton.
Hostile neutralized. Switch to close range combat.
Gotcha. Darn. Very good. Never stood a chance.
Hope I didn't get in the way.
I like how they just go flying when you flip them over with your skill here. Kind of some interesting controls.
Got it in sight. Fire. Target neutralized.
And we missed one.
Ready to stand by.
Okay, I guess this is a good time to show what the skill can do in auto attack, which is just auto attack, right here.
Better run now, you
Like, look, that was just an auto attack and just wiped it out, like it was nothing. I think that enemy was like level 60, maybe level 50. But I'm telling you, these skills can get pretty powerful. The skill that I'm using right now is powerful. That's the only way I can get 100% is by powering it up. But it's not the most powerful thing. I've seen much more powerful OP skills that can one-shot even the thing that we're going to be fighting in a little bit. I'm not going to be able to one-shot it. But I'm going to put up a fight at the very least. Alright, so that was number 2. So let's move on to number 3. Of the water torture, because we're torturing these enemies with water. Actually, not really. The description, there's description for each mission, goes into more detail why it's named what it is, I suppose. But I just kind of made that up just to be funny. I'm allowed to be funny, right, guys? At least I hope so. There's more guys over here. Can we kick them around? How about this attack? Who's the attack? Okay, they're level 49. Still, they have decent HP. And I just one-shot that one guy. Oh, yeah, no.
Who was the next stop? How's this?
Okay, I might do something real quick. Yeah, I'm gonna have everyone get all their skills here, and show you what battle is like when we're not in the skills.
Right, let's do this.
Engage. Lay down some fire for me. Fire!
As you can see, we're not doing as much damage
Hey, thanks.
as per se when we're in our robots. But if you get your what we call ground gear, is what when we're just on the ground like this. When we're using our personal hand weapons, you can there are OP builds to instantly
Break out those guns.
destroy these guys even on ground like this, but the best option is 9 times out of 10 just using the giant robots.
Move in and attack. I've been waiting to lash out. Rising flame.
Also, if anyone who knows this game is watching it, the build that I have on my character here is known as a Blossom Dance build. Now this is not perfect Blossom Dance build, but still, it's considered the most OP thing for a ground build.
Now it's your turn.
Now like I just said, mine isn't perfect, but this is still OP even so, even if it's not perfect. Also, after this, I'll get back into the skill because this is a lot slower than just using the OP robot. Also, I'm not really clicking the arts like I should be. And back I'm just kind of waiting for soul voices to tell me. Which is not always the best strategy, because the best strategy is really to be using the arts at the right timing, and then if you get lucky and get a soul voice, then it works out. But because I'm level 60 and all that, and I have really strong, well, not perfect armor, but strong armor, don't have to worry about that. Okay, who the heck's left? you, and there's one guy over here.
Start running!
I thought there was 3 guys on the battlefield, but my mistake.
Stay calm.
But yeah, this is a lot faster than you guys on the battlefield. Robots to win.
That's how to evade. You can do it.
Thank you, Elman. I can do it. Well, I wasn't really trying to get evade, I was just running around, trying to knock these guys over. Whatever, I'll take the compliment, Elman.
Very good.
Also, it looked like for a split second the enemy was trying to heal
Target
itself,
neutralized.
but we were doing way more attacking damage than the thing could heal for. Alright, yeah, we'll do one more of these water torches and then we'll see how Gwen's doing for Fandy. And if we need to do more water torture after this, we'll do more water torture. Alright, so we're about an hour and a half into this stream. We should be done within, I'm gonna guess, the 2-hour mark. But if we need to go even longer than that, we will. We'll go as long as need be. Because I have tomorrow off. As you guys know, I usually stream on Thursday. But I do plan to stream Splatoon 2 tomorrow. For anyone who's wondering, who's watching this. So look forward to that tomorrow, as long as nothing crazy happens in my life. It does happen from time to time, where I plan to stream and I can't stream. But yeah, I guess like that. When I attended, I wasn't very sure what I was being attention. Oh, I know. But what I was saying is that this would probably be around 2-hour stream. I usually go for 3-hour streams, but if it needs to be longer than that for whatever odd reason, then so be it. Unless it gets really late at night, then yeah, I'm going to need to sleep, but yeah. But the plan is to 100% this tonight. Yeah, now on this very stream.
You can do it.
Also, I think we're almost done this water torture here. Either this is the last phase or the second to last phase.
We got it.
Yeah, that was the last phase. Alright, now we can check on Gwen to see how he's doing with his affinity with us. It's actually kind of funny, I guess, game-wise, that destroying these prone makes you get really close, but it makes you get really close friends with the character you want to. Just doing this. I guess you're taking down the main the main organization, and then you're battling them with your blade partners, and that kind of gives you a chance to be buddy with. I don't know. That's my lore explanation. You guys have something better? Oh, then I guess that's your business that you can tell me or not. Anyway, where is? Oh, Gwen, I forgot about you. Actually, we're very close. I think it might be 2 more. No, not squad missions. Still making that mistake. So yeah, we'll do 2 more water torches, and that should actually be enough. And still, poor Elma has like no fuel in her tank. Oh well, the Jesus Man skull, did its way. It needs to do. Yeah, so I guess kind of winding down this. I mean, we're still gonna need to view Gwen's hot after this. But yeah, just that and the final tyrant super boss. Lethia the Endbringer. Pretty name for a final battle.
Give me some cover fire. Bumping up. How's this? Oh, weakness. Follow me.
Okay, take these guys down.
That's how you make. You can do it.
You know, it kind of stinks when a cactus wants me to do a soul voice, but we're not even in battle anymore, as you guys probably just noticed now. Like, I wasn't even locked onto the enemy, and they wanted me to do a soul voice. Probably left over from the last battle, which can happen. Actually, Glenn, I don't need to worry about your fanny soul. You don't need to hit that. Now, if Glenn wants me to do, that's totally different.
I guess that's that.
Alright, 1 more and Glenn should be max. Nice. You guys know the song. It's so song and dance right now. Let's just get right into it. Of course, you know, with this being a Wii game, this is a pretty big game, all things considered. And if you notice, it does take like a few seconds to load in a map or whatever. Which is impressive. It does take a few seconds, but it is impressive with how big this game is. In all actuality, this game got a patch at launch. I want to say at launch. That
You picked out today's menu, Lynn?
that basically made the loading times a lot more quicker. So yeah, without that patch, this game is a lot slower.
Now that's how to evade. You can do it.
And unfortunately, because the eShop is no more, if you never download that patch, well, kind of out of luck if you ever buy the game. Well, on the Wii U that is. If this game ever gets ported to Switch, then that's a totally different story.
Very good.
But considering how it seems to be that the Switch is near the end of its life cycle, it doesn't seem quite likely that that's going to happen. But Nintendo can always surprise us in 2024, or even 2025 for that matter. So just gotta wait and see. I would like a Xenoblade X score. on about 100% this, it'd be nice to have this game on Switch for people who never played it. Plus, if they could add more features and all that, that would also be icing on the cake. Or maybe we could see an X2, a sequel to this game, which I would really want to see. This is a fun game, at least in my opinion. People had the gripes with this game when it first released, for the sole reason as this was almost nothing like Xenoblade on the Wii, but it wasn't trying to be like Xenoblade 1 on the Wii. Xenoblade X is kind of its own thing in the grand scheme of things. Which people who play this game now realize, since we got direct sequels to Xenoblade 1, being Xenoblade 2 and Xenoblade 3. So, yeah, this was always intentionally to be its own thing, but people didn't quite realize at the time, and people thought that this was a sequel to Xenoblade 1. Kind of a mistake on Monolith's soft part, doing that, releasing this game right after Xenoblade 1. But, I enjoy this game for what it is. But, Gwen's totally maxed out now, so we can kick him. And, go to his, go do his heart-to-hearts. Alright, give me 1 second and let me look up where I need to go to do Gwen's heart-to-hearts. Okay, so we need to meet Gwen here at the sports complex, right? That's where we are. But I just realized we need to be here late at night. Luckily, we can change the time. But unluckily, we have to go to specific locations to change the time. But see these little clock icons in the corner here? That's what allows us to change the time when we see one of these on the map. So, kind of looks out there that there was one nearby. Alright, yeah. Usually, the indicator of something that can change the time is marked red. So right now it's morning. We need it to be not evening, not night, but late night. And it looks like we have a whopping 4 heart-to-hearts to do with Gwen here. Yeah, I kind of neglected Gwen for quite a while. Since you're not really required to do much with Gwen in the story. Not really required to do a lot with, the only 2 characters you're required to use are Elma and Lynn here. Oh, I guess I'm a robot. Thank you, Jeffro. Let me see if I can kind of fix that. Do. I'm hitting buttons over here on my OBS. Okay, properties. Monitor off. Audio. Okay, I hit some things. I don't know if it helped or not. Sounds to me being a robot, if you guys can understand me. Hopefully that helped. But anyway, if you guys can understand me, here we are with Gwen here.
Care to join me?
This is so embarrassing, Xenon. I'm sorry you had to see me like that. Remember when I told you about that assignment of setting up a data probe in Oblivion with my Pathfinder buddy? I mean, we can say we remember or we don't. I'm gonna say I remember. Well, we managed to get the data probe installed without too much trouble, which was good. But on the way back, we were attacked by a pack of Grexes, which is bad. Basically, Grexes are kind of like, well, alien wolves in a way. And because I failed to clear the area properly, one of my teammates ended up with a pretty nasty wound. So I've been training here in secret to make sure I never screw up like that again. Okay, we can either tell Gwen he's not training hard enough or encourage him. We'll see that he's a good fighter, yeah. Wow, really? Thanks, Xenon. Coming from you, that means a lot. But I'm not just beating myself up for the heck of it. I screwed up, and my friends suffered for it. I know that I've got a long way to go before I'm anywhere near Irina's league, or yours for that matter. So I don't want you treating me with kid gloves. If I ever manage to become a decent and Cypher who's strong enough to protect Blade like you and Irina, then you can face me. But not until then. Alright, so now we have a promise with Gwen. Alright, let me see what his next heart-to-heart is. Alright, so for this next one, it also needs to be late night, so it kind of works out. Oh, and would you look at that, Gwen is right over here, where he needs to be. Looks like Gwen has a friend.
Yes?
What do you have to say? Mathis. Oh, if we're talking cars, I'm going with the sports car all the way. Sir, they may not have the horsepower necessary to drive around on the untamed planets of Mirror, but that beautiful styling, the smooth sensation of speed, the person personally the soul of the automobile. Oh, hi there, Xenon. Gwen and I were just discussing our favorite automobiles. If you don't mind sharing, I'd like to hear what kind of car gets your heart racing. Alright, then let's talk to Gwen. Evening, Xenon. It's rare to see you this late at night. You know, we just saw you a few minutes ago, late at night, so whatever. Ask Gwen if he and Maffet, I'm just gonna call him Math, are enjoying the nightlife. Thank Gwen and Math for patrolling so late, or warn them, stay out of trouble. Let's just inquire. Whoa, easy, no need for the CD air quotes. We're just taking a break between some really rough missions is all. We just like to get together here and talk when we both have a night off. Hold on real quick, guys. I don't know if that helped, but I lowered the game audio. Anyway. Actually, we were just reminiscing about our childhood dreams. Maffers wanted to be a race car driver. Still does, in fact. He's even looking to buy a sports car just so he can speed around New LA, the name of this location, New Los Angeles, based off of Los Angeles, obviously. I told him if he'd quit the Medivators and join one of the divisions that leaves the city, he could go for four-wheeling around the plains. But he said he's not the rally car type. It's gotta be a sports car or nothing. So what do you want to be when? So what did you want to be when you were a kid, Xenon? Okay, we can deflect back at him. We can say it's too. Both of these are kind of not answers. We'll just say it's too embarrassing. Wow, hear that sound of it? It must be terrible. I'm dying to know, but if you don't want to talk about it, I'll let it go. Alright, the first option might have been better. Anyway, let me look at his said location that we need to go to. Okay, so for the next one, what we're gonna need is a pet dog. Now you might be asking, how do you get a pet dog? Well, let me show you. What we do is go back to the Blade Barracks here. We don't go Blade Hanger. That's a little mistake I made. Go Blade Customization. And as you can see, we have a cataclaw here, a cat. So what we need is a dog, any dog. We'll go with Silver Tabby. You can get different breeds for doing different things in the game. I'm not going for all that. I'm just going for 100% map completion. Wait, is a Silver Tabby a cat? I'm second guessing myself. We'll just go for a Dalmatian. I know that's a dog. Oh, I need to get out of this menu if we're going to travel somewhere. Alright, so Gwen can be found at any time in this location. Where's the dog that we just put in the game?
Hey, what's up?
Hey Xenon, how's it going? I was just petting that dog of yours. What an adorable little pup. Really brightens my day. I know it's a different breed, but it reminds me of this Yorkshire Terrier that lived in my neighborhood back on Earth. I was so jealous of that little guy. I was so jealous of that little guy. Ask if Gwen was jealous of the dog's food. Or ask Gwen if the dog had a beautiful owner he desired. Okay, this is obviously the joke question. Joke answer, so we'll go with the owner. Ha! Yeah, the wife of the family that owned the dog was actually a total knockout. They were really wealthy, but nice too. They never rubbed it in anyone's face. But no, that wasn't what I was jealous of. I was jealous of the way they treated that dog, like a member of the family. It's better than the way a lot of actual people are treated. The whole family took it for walks every day. They ate together. They watched TV together. They were pretty much irresistible. Meanwhile, both my parents were so busy that I barely saw them at all. I spent most of my days alone, or maybe with friends. But now that I have a little more perspective compared to Irina, I came from a happy family. I mean, I like my parents, you know? That's why I wanted to spend more time with them. When I grow older and get a dog of my own, I felt a lot less lonely all the time. But anyway, yeah. Sorry, didn't mean to get all mopey on you. Just wanted to say, you have a really cute dog. Oh, thank you, Gwen. Man, wouldn't it be great if all the indigents here on Mirror... Okay, indigents are basically the enemies, and Mirror is the name of the planet. If we're all cute dogs instead of big, slobbery monsters. Now, I'll never get that image on my head. Yes, monsters, enemy monsters being dogs. That would be something. So the final heart-to-heart is near. And for that, there's only one location left on the map in New LA that needs to be going to. So we'll go there and see if Gwen's there. If he's not there, we're going to have to do something else. Either switch it to a different time of day or whatever, but we'll see. Alright, I'll try to see if Gwen is in his final location.
Check this out, okay? Yeah, well.
Well, no, that's Jim. Gwen should be around here, unless I have to do something. Let me look at the guide one final time. that explains it. It needs to be in the evening. So let's set the clock. Or the in-game clock, rather.
Yes.
Here we go. To evening we go. Afternoon. Evening. Alright, now we'll go back to where we just were. And there's our boy Gwen.
Sound okay? Yeah,
Oh, where's Mathis again? I came here because Gwen offered to treat me to a decent meal. But it's pretty clear that I was summoned, so those two wouldn't have to be alone together. Next time, I got to remember to ask who else is coming before I accept. This isn't helping Gwen at all.
Man, this is it.
Evening, Xenon. Fancy running into you here, huh? I was just about to go have dinner with Mathis and Lieutenant Irina. But the lieutenant wanted to buy something at the store, so I'm just waiting for her to finish. Shouldn't be too long now, ... See that Gwen buy a present for Irina. Or offer to take Irina's place for dinner. Okay, we'll support him. A present? What? So yeah, today isn't any sort of special day, and I don't have any reason to give her one, so yeah, I think she would find that pretty suspicious. But I have been thinking that I might use my share of our next assignment reward to get her something really incredible for her birthday. Like maybe that new assault rifle from Sakura Industries. What do you think? You can recommend a weapon. You can recommend some headwear. Or, ooh, a ring. That's really shipping the characters. What's your suggested weapon? Okay, that was a good answer for Gwen. A weapon from Meredith and Cole, huh? Well, if that's your suggestion, I'm sure she'll love it. Maybe I should take a closer look at some of the other options, instead of just grabbing this Sakura one. Thanks for your opinion, it means a lot. Oh, looks like she's coming back out now. Well, I've got to go. Hope we can work together on a mission soon. And I know you guys can't see it because it's on the Wii U gamepad screen. But we are now at 99.87%. Which means all that's left is a big bad Titan. So we got a little bit of preparing to do. The Jesus Man skull here needs a little bit of fuel. What do you guys say? Let's fuel it. I also want the fuel Slayer TI, because that's going to be the main thing that's going to help us here. And then with the rest of Miriam, that's what it's called. we'll feel a bit more of this scout into the green. And we should be good. Don't need the Jesus Man scout to be perfect, since that might go down after a little bit of playing. You'll see what I mean in a bit. But let's get Gwen back. So we'll go to Gwen's location real quick. And you guys are going to see a real battle in a sec.
Hey there.
Alright, Gwen. You have been the main highlight of this stream, so you can come with us. And you already have the skill on you, so yeah. Alright, so I'm Echory. Okay, let me try something real quick. Testing, 1, 2. How do I sound? Did what I just did I help at all? I kind of switched the settings on my mic. Did that help, Jeffro? Still like, okay. I don't know why it isn't. It's echo-like. All I can really do is turn down the game audio, which I just did a bit. But at least you can hear me. That's the most important part. Now then, let's get to the finale here. So where we're going now is a place called Knocklim, where our final battle awaits. And it will be smart to save right here and right now, just in case something goes wrong, where we can restart. Cause this, like I said earlier, this build is not perfect. We'll double save, just to be safe. And here we go. Our enemy is up here in the sky. Not that guy. That guy is weak compared to what we'll be fighting. Here we go. Our friend is right here. To the left here, the Endbringer. Of course, we're going to need to left here the Endbringer to aggro us. So we're going to have to wait for it to loop around here for a quick second. Otherwise, we're just going to be going in a circle. Alright, here comes the big bad guy. Here we go. And I actually messed that up. I was supposed to use a Zephyr cannon here. But hopefully we still have this. I missed out on doing really good damage. So yeah, this is it. We beat this guy and we get 100%. Can we do it? Who knows? That's what we're here to find out. Oh snap! I kind of feel my skills kind of frozen. Oh, I'm unfrozen. Good. Actually, I should go into overdrive here. Because being in overdrive, that's the win strategy, basically. And yeah, what we're gonna be doing is just basically pressing buttons till we win. With our main source of ammo being right here. Now, unfortunately, our party members' skills aren't as strong as this one, so they won't be as much help, but they'll still be helping a tiny bit. Unfortunately, Lynn's already down. Luckily, this skill has some really good. Is really good at getting overdrives. So as you guys just saw right there, when the overdrive ends, we could just refill it. Oh wow! Now we're getting lucky with the cockpit mode. Oh, hold on. So what's happening right now is once the Telethia takes so much damage, it becomes invincible as it's going to the ground. So we're gonna need to chase it down, and once it lands, we can start attacking it some more. Kind of annoying, but that's just a fight. I can't really say the strategy. Well, I'm kind of already doing the strategy as is. But it's kind of hard to explain if I don't show you the stats, which I probably should have done in the first place. But yeah, we'll just keep chipping away at it till it's down. Which so far so good. Well, now we're soloing this guy since everyone else is dead. But I think we've got this, hopefully. Alright, good, back in cockpit mode. And if we keep doing damage like this, the Telethia will want to go back into the sky. But hopefully we can take it down before it wants to do that. So yeah, as you can see, this is putting up a lot more of a fight than those enemies that we were fighting earlier. But I think we got this. Famous last words, but we'll see. Okay, we're definitely getting lucky with this cockpit mode. Alright, okay, it's flying back up. We're gonna need to chase after it again. You're gonna die at some point to left here. Yeah, it really sucks that when it wants to go into the sky or when it wants to land, that's invincible, but not much you can do besides making your skill more powerful. For that, you don't have to deal with this.
How was that? Drink up.
Now, now it's invincible. Now the attacks are missing. Which can happen, when I did this before, this did happen, but this is just part of the fight, from what I gather, from what I know about this fight. Just have to keep wailing at it. Alright, we're kind of doing some damage. Yeah, I had a brief moment of invincibility once you do so much damage. Can we go to overdrive? There we go. Yeah, this is what this fight's gonna be. Hearing these quotes over and over again. Have some more. Okay, good. Cockpit. Okay, if I had to guess of why it goes invincible temporarily, it's because once you defeat all its weak spots, if it charges and gets its weak spots back, and while it's charging, you need to wait. I think that's what happened back there. Don't quote me on that, but that's what I think is what happened. Get back to overdrive. Like it's usually you have to kind of build up overdrive, but because of this skill is how it is, don't gotta wait for that. Awesome, we're getting close. We're going down. Well, oh, nope, never mind. I was gonna say that we were out overdrive, but we could charge it like it was nothing. And come on, almost a sliver of life left. We can take this guy down. If we can get one more cockpit, we'll be very close. And there it is. This might do the trick. And that's that. Telephy and bring it down. So we have 100%. And if I'm not mistaken, we'll get a reward if we go back to New LA. Yep, that's it for this game. 100%. So, what we do is talk to Venom here, and I think he should have something for us.
Working hard out there?
Kind of cutting out the brain has taken a lot of the fight out of the ganglion. But there's still plenty of ganglion loyalists out there who more desperate than ever, not to mention the freaking swarms of Endergans. Blade has a lot more work to do before we can call this mission accomplished. If you want to start taking it a little easier, that's fine, but you don't go telling yourself this is over because it ain't, not by a long shot. Okay, that's just dialogue for the end game, like the story. I thought he would have something else to say. I thought there was something that happened once you got 100%. Let me try a few things.
One, two, three.
Oh, here we go. Just had to go back to the Blade headquarters. And there we go, 100%. And that was just proof of it right here and now. With this little title card. So here's a nice little screen. So this is basically a nice little screenshot of all the main characters. Well, most of the main characters that you encounter throughout this game. There's a few not shown here, but there's a lot of characters you can have join you throughout this game. But yeah, that's that for this game. Okay, Alma's advice. Survey complete. You have surveyed the entire planet. Amazing work! Who would have guessed that the day I extracted you, you would prove so crucial a point in human history. You have my eternal gratitude. And reward is 5,000 reward tickets. Which basically means we can afford a bunch of stuff to buy for like weapons and robot and all that. So, like I said, I'm gonna show off my skill here that took down the telepathy you just saw. So here's the build that I use. Okay, so what made this possible was these disc bombs here. Now you might be wondering, how the heck did these disc bombs help me? Well, if you notice on this this disc bomb we have on the left, we have something that's called a custom WP MSL Mag IX. Now having that on this left disc bomb makes this really OP. This skill really OP. Now you saw how the audio attacks earlier did a ton of damage on its own. That is basically what made the auto attacks do so much damage. Was the custom WP MSL on this disc bomb. It's just something in this game that makes it so OP. Don't ask me the details, but yeah. Having this, as you see, there's a blue dot near where it says custom WP RGP. Those are stuff you can craft to make your skill more powerful. And I'm pretty sure what that does is make it for that your auto attacks go a little bit faster. And so on this right disc bomb, I have something called an Ultrafauna XX. That basically allowed me to do even more damage to the left here. So that was very necessary to craft. And the ZF cannon that I was using, like I was saying at the beginning of the fight, that I messed up a bit and then saw off with this. that's because I have something on here called Draw Opening Damage XX, where if I hit that first, before anything else, I would have done even more damage than I already did. And this thing's pretty powerful, as you can see where it says force at the top right hand corner. It has like, there's like 2,200,000 damage per hit. And then if you stack the custom WP attack XX that I add to it, that does even more damage. So this thing's pretty powerful. So basically the setup was having the disc bombs, the ultra fauna, having the MSL mag, and this powerful Zev cannon with these augments I have equipped. That was basically the strategy for all this. And of course, all these extra weapons that I had on there, they didn't really do much, but they were just there for extra damage. Now, as you can see, I did equip more stuff to these extra weapons. Like I equipped the Machinid XX. That didn't really help for this fight, but that has helped me for other fights. And I just left it on because I didn't really have anything better. Now this Slayer Steroid, that didn't really do anything, but the Reflect NEG whatever XX, that helped me, as you might have saw during that final battle, that there were some times where I didn't take any damage when the boss was attacking me. What this did was basically reflect the attacks that the Telephia attacked me with and send it right back to it. So that was also very helpful. Yeah, at the end was the physical reflector. I don't think the spec ACC that helped a bit, but that basically I believe just sped up the process a little bit with everything that was going on. If I'm not mistaken, that is. And more of the steroids or whatever. Again, electric resistance, that helped a lot because there was a lot of electric attacks that Telephia did to me. Same with ether resistance, a lot of ether attacks. But yeah, that's... So, yeah, all in all, disc bombs, ultra fauna, WP DP, Zev cannon with the WP attack, opening damage, which I didn't make use of, and that's ultra fauna. The NEG, the spec up, the electric resist, and ether resist, all the main stuff that helped me, along with attribute damage physical. This is basically what made me do massive damage on everything. So this was the final key. Now those boost EVAs, those are just whatever, just ignore those. They did basically nothing. But yeah, that was my build for this. And if you're watching this and you need a build for yourself, you can take inspiration from mine. I basically took inspiration from other people's online. But yeah, that's 100%. And, well, that's gonna do it for me. Let me just save real quick. Took a bit longer than I thought, but that was mainly because, well, Gwen and a few others needed affinity points. So we'll just save. Save complete, and that's 100%. And then we're going to exit. Okay, guys. So this was a little bonus stream for me. Hope those of you who watched enjoyed. And yeah, I may have had a few audio issues here and there, but my setup's not perfect, I'll admit. And well, yeah, basically that's it for this stream. Thank you all so much for watching. It really meant a lot to me that I got to record this, even without the audio issues, to show off me 100%ing this game. This is something that was a long time coming for me. Glad I got to share it with you all. And yeah, just thank you all so much for watching and supporting me. I appreciate it. Even if you just tuned in just a second, thank you for tuning in. And yeah, that's going to do it. For anyone interested, you guys can tune in tomorrow afternoon, 3 p.m. Eastern Time, for me playing Splatoon 3. So you guys got that to look forward to, if you're interested. But yeah, again, thank you all for watching. I appreciate the support. And I'll catch you all tomorrow. Or if not then, I'll catch you all later. See ya. Peace out. Thanks for watching.